This is Erin Tracy. I'm presenting assignment 14, Drawing Insights for the UF College of Journalism and Communications. And after looking at the Facebook template, I decided I wanted to focus on new likes and what contributes to it. Is there any correlation between the post frequency, content type, stories created, and reach? And as you can see, just looking at the new likes, October saw the largest number with 80, and there's a steady rise and fall throughout the months from August to December. First, looking at post frequency, I went to the key metrics tab and just used the one in each line just to tally them all up for the month. And you can see there's not a huge difference between September, October, November, with 25 for September, 26, October, 23, November. So I can't say that that necessarily contributes to the new likes, but looking at the reach per month, pulling the information from the key metrics tab and creating this chart here, you can see that there was a significant difference in the reach. 57% increase from September to October and a 72% decrease from October to November. And then looking at the post stories created by action. Looking at that tab, I pulled all of the content and did a daily tally for comments, likes, and shares, and then a sum for the month. And just looking at the month, you see a huge boost here, as we saw with reach, also with stories, 220% increase from September to October, 781% decrease from October to November. And then looking at just reach by type, pulling this data, you can see the monthly reach by post here. Links were, they outperformed everywhere in all categories from August to December, links and then photos next. But there was a little blip here in November with a status update. A status update was higher. Just looking overall, you can see that overall how links performed. They had 65% of the share for the reach, and then we come over to key metrics and looking at type, pulling this data, you can just see what actually happened, what was posted. And in October, we saw that that was our best month, and they didn't post as many links, but the ones that they did post performed incredibly well. And so we'll take a look at that in a minute just to see what some of the top performers that were posted. But you can see, again, here there's a lot of links, there's a lot of blue, and then of course the photos here too. So the top performing posts, 80% of the top two, let's see, I took the two top performing posts for each month, and 80% were links. And so here is probably that one in November, the status that had a big boost here, and then one photo, the rest are links. And 4 of the links were from one of the professors at UF, and it was all pertaining to free press. And these are basically some of the big names, some of the big ones that you've heard of, I'm sure, with James Foley and terror abroad and just free press being threatened. And again, here's a couple more links, and these were just bigger articles here, StoreFi, PBS, and the last one here, again, here's Huffington Post, but here we had an interview, basically, so an event that happened with UF, and then it was just discussed here. But the status update was pertaining to the shootings, the FSU shootings. So that makes sense why that status update was so high. So how do we get all of the new likes for the rest of the months to go up? We use October as a baseline here for frequency and post at least 26 posts per month. That seems to do very well. And then you come over to here and you see post type. Let's get at least the majority to be links and photos, because those are our top performing ones, as we've seen in the data. And that would in turn boost the stories created monthly and the reach by post type, thus giving us more new likes monthly.